What's up, guys? Welcome back to the video. And today, unfortunately, a very rainy Friday, which sucks because we have a big concert here in Connecticut coming up this weekend, Sound on Sound. So hopefully the weather gets a little bit better. But today's video, we're going to talk about intentional consumerism. It's the idea that new home buyers out there in the market are looking for specific things, and a lot of them to do with downsizing, and less of a focus on indulgence and a little more focus on need. So we're going to cover all those items here in just a second. What's up, guys? Justin DeCrosta here. And if you find any value out of this video, please like, share, and hit that notification bell so you get all of our weekly videos where we cover all the real estate local market here in Southern Connecticut, as well as some of the national picture as well. And we're going to get right into the Inman article that we talk about, a little bit of downsizing, but mostly on intentional home buying shopping. So let's get right to it. So intentional consumerism, defined in today's economic climate, intentional consumerism is on the rise, including home purchases. That's what we're interested in, right? 93% of Americans say they have become more intentional about big purchases, specifically homes. So sample sizing. Many homeowners have adopted sample sizing, a trend where they intentionally choose simpler living. 66% of people surveyed have taken steps towards simpler living in the past year, and 77% make intentional life choices daily. So what are those intentional life choices? We're going to cover all those right now in pertaining to really neighborhood and size of home. Again, there's been an emphasis here lately on more, less indulgence in big items and the big wants, and caring and focusing a little bit more on the needs. So what are the trends? Let's cover what they have here in the trends. Preferences have shifted. 52% of people wanting smaller homes. You see this a lot on TV. You have a lot of the tiny house builders and those types of shows have gained some popularity, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen that out in the news too. 81% prefer simpler designs such as open floor plans. That's pretty obvious. Even in brand new home builds, that's where a lot of the focus is on as well, the open floor plans. 70% of respondents desire a turnkey home. So we know with interest rates and average purchase price here, especially in Southern Connecticut and Milford area, they've gone up, and in my opinion are only going to be going up in the next couple of years. So turnkey homes are going to be in obviously high demand always, but even harder to acquire in our current market right now. So you specifically want those turnkey houses, maybe something a little bit smaller, and you still get what you're looking for. Agents play a crucial role in helping buyers decide what aspects of the home and the life they want to maintain change to achieve greater simplicity. That's where agents come in. Guys like us, people on our team here at William Raveis, we know the market like the back of our hands, at least hopefully we're supposed to, and can really help, especially a buyer coming into a new neighborhood or a new city. Very vital to kind of get that boots on the ground information. Desire for a quiet life. Many buyers are looking to move away from a densely populated big cities and suggest that second cities or suburbs just outside metro areas as alternatives. Again, this is where agents really going to come into play. You could find little nooks and crannies just here again in Southern Connecticut. We're on the Metro North train line. So where on the Metro North, especially if you're still working in the city, would be a good fit and close enough, but yet far enough away from the big city. Agents with some local knowledge can really help in that aspect. Proximity to amenities. People seek quieter places, but still prefer proximity to restaurant, shopping, outdoor activities. So still getting like that city vibe where you have all those things, or at least a lot of those things available to you, but living in a smaller, quieter suburb. Very desirable, and it's showing out here in this article where we're talking about intentional home buying. Outdoor living. Buyers are spending more time outside of their property due to the pandemic. Homes with ample outdoor space are desirable. So this has spilled over since the pandemic. We are, in my opinion, well through that time period now, but I think it's really taken a stay in people's minds where I definitely want some outdoor living and enjoy the outdoors more, because we all remember when we were stuck in the house for all those months and months and months and hours and months and just terrible time. And now we want to be outdoors, and it's something that I think is carried over into this past couple of years. Downsizing trend. Downsizing is not just for retirees. It's a trend for buyers of all ages and stages of life. 75% of buyers are willing to downsize their possessions, and 79% are likely to do so in the next 12 months. So here's the real meat of the intentional living. So not only are buyers shifting towards maybe smaller homes, but still in a nice, somewhat sub-cities, second cities, as we just talked about, downsizing what they need, what their wants and needs are. So taking what condensing down to more of the needs and then less of the indulgence and stuff on the wants and kind of the flashy stuff, maybe not even flashy, but the excess of stuff perhaps, which is good, because if you're going to be downsizing the home and trying to fit some of these narratives that you want to fill in your life, you can't have all the crap around your house filling up if you're going to be downsizing the house. Functional layouts, we talked about that already with the open floor plan. People are considering functional layouts and multi-purpose spaces that allow people to reduce square footage without giving up their favorite possessions. So it's kind of multifunctional areas. Again, intentional spacing on these new smaller homes. What can you make the space into? Living room becomes now the office and playroom, and if you have kids, and what functional pieces work in that type of environment that can fit a couple of those needs. Priorities and ideal lives. Americans value health, 70% of them, and quality time, 68%, over money, 37% on the money. A home is where they can create experiences and memories that make life worth living. So putting an emphasis again on memories, time with the family. These are all excellent things, and realizing that you could do that and maybe in more of an intentional, smaller space, and don't quite need that larger space with all that excess crap in your house. We all could take a note from doing some of this stuff. Even if you live in a bigger house, start getting rid of the crap. Spring cleaning. We're heading into the fall and winter now, but I know that we're back in the routine of school now. Maybe it's a good time to kind of declutter and go back and take some of these points into your own home, even if you aren't moving, and try to transform some of your spaces to multi-use space so you can enjoy that very quality family time and make your life a little bit simpler. So we'll see you guys next week. I hope this was informative, maybe a couple of tips about your current situation, and you buyers out there looking for multi-purpose, smaller spaces that can really fit their lives. So we'll see you guys next week.